Hey everybody, welcome to Center 4 of the Honeybee unit for our ELF. Now this is a really good tie-in for our Designs in Nature. This center probably is the closest tie-in to that theme because we're going to be talking about bee buildings and the honeycomb pattern, which is definitely a design that is unique and efficient. So first of all, we have a few things that students can look at. We have some honeycomb, some old honeycomb here. And they can really see that, that shape. And then we also have, and we might have more, and if you have any to bring in, you're welcome to. I know this is the time of year when we start doing the cleaning, but we have some wasps' nests. There's a couple of them, and just make sure students are, you can let them look at them, but make sure they're gentle with them so that all the students get a chance to see. And so we also have some hand lenses so they can look up close at that hexagonal shape, which is what makes honeycombs unique. So you can talk about the efficient use of space as well, and we have some good visuals here. We have circles, and you can see all this wasted space. This one's a little bit, shows the wasted space a little better, but it's not as nice and neat. This is an older one, this is a newer one. But you can still see that in between the circles, there's unused space. It's kind of like why we don't have round rooms in our house, right? And then this, and you have to manipulate it a little bit to really get those hexagons to form. But what you can see is that there's no wasted space between the shapes because they're right up against each other. There's no holes, so it is a really efficient use of space. So, and you can illustrate this even further by giving students in groups, having them take an equal sized piece of white paper, take circles and take hexagons, and have them see how many they can fit in each one. And they can, they can't overlap, but just see how many they can fit. And what you'll find is that they can fit more with the hexagons because there's not that wasted space, even though the diameter, yes, is the same. The hexagons are more efficient. So that'll be kind of a fun, especially for the math, geometry kids. So then finally, we get to have a cool take-home that they can do. And again, we've talked a lot about safety in this unit. Make sure you talk to the kids about under no circumstances should they try to burn these candles that we're going to make. We're going to make some beeswax candles. And we actually have baggies, and there's little caution stickers that you can put on each one. It's just a warning, please light. It just gives the candle light warning. So, or melt wax warning. So each kid will get to take home a baggie with the little caution sticker on. And we'll have these pre-cut sheets of beeswax that have the honeycomb stamped pattern in there. And then we'll have pre-cut wicks. Pretty straightforward. Put it on one end. Now, there will be a hairdryer in this bin. By the end of the unit, the wax might start to get a little bit more brittle, but right now it's really pliable, so you don't need to use the hairdryer. Have them roll it nice and tight, and then they have a lovely, and it should work, candle, beeswax candle that they can take home and share with their parents. Put it in here. Again, warning, do not burn without parent supervision. They can make it a gift for a loved one, and that's a nice, cool little take home for ELF. So the final part, if you have time, but as you can see, another packed center, is if you have bee products around the house. And one of our centers has a candle and some wax, but Burt's Bees, hand lotions and lip gloss and all that stuff. If you have any of those products, you can bring it in and talk about it. There's also a ton of information out there on what products do have beeswax in it. So that's just a kind of an extra if you have time, a chance to talk about how much we do use bees products. I mean, from honey to their wax, and that's not even to mention all the products that they make possible by their pollination. But very amazing creatures, designs in nature. So enjoy, and thank you for volunteering. If you have any questions, email us at mitchellelf@gmail.com. Thanks.